and welcome. My name is Christina Kinne in real life, or Chaos Princess in VR. And today I welcome you to the Quantum Bar, which is my thesis project in digital narratives at the International Film School, Cologne. And I'm here to tell you more about the aspects of this project: social, VR, and AI, which go wonderfully with our tagline, serving engaging AI conversations in social VR. And while these aspects could be applied retroactively perfectly, they have been growing on me for a long time. And let's look at the first, most important aspect, and then get into how I ideated this project, Quantum Bar, serving engaging AI conversations in social VR. So why did I choose VR as my main aspect, which is actually the most important one for me? That all started back in the early 90s when I read William Gibson's Neuromancer for the first time. And that was the first time when I encountered the possibility of exploring the internet spatially. William Gibson describes that with the following words: jacked into a custom cyberspace deck that projected his disembodied consciousness into the consensual hallucination that was the Matrix. And of course, when in the early 90s, even the internet was still like a main thing of science fiction, I didn't even dare to dream of living in VR and creating in VR in my actual lifetime. But this all changed when I, in 2015, wore the Oculus Rift the first time after waiting 5 hours for it on the Gamescom. And right after this experience, I knew I want to spend my life being a VR artist and doing wonderful creations for virtual reality. So why did I choose social as a next aspect? Well, the short form is simple, because social and VR makes social VR. And this, for me, also has a reason in William Gibson's later work. Namely, in his novel Idoru, he describes a fan club of teenage girls bonding in VR but never meeting each other in real life. And I just fell in love with the idea of going out, staying in. I could still be able to care for my kids, but have a social life in VR. And therefore, I was also very lucky and grateful that the first application I encountered in VR was Philip Rosedale's social VR platform, High Fidelity. And there I learned a lot about 3D building and organizing events in VR and getting a community together. And I even became Chief Marketing Officer of High Fidelity's successor platform, Tivoli Cloud VR. Still, this was when I also encountered that there are quite some challenges with social VR, which are that social VR is only as good as its concurrent user numbers. So when I went into the ideation for my thesis project, I decided that I definitely want to do something which gives users an enticing activity to stick in social VR, even if none of their friends is online, and then hopefully create a joint experience with other users to form a big group in social VR. So with social VR nicely established, now we want to answer the question, why AI? And this has also everything to do with William Gibson, because in both novels I mentioned, Neuromancer as well as Idoru, AIs play a big counterpart. Still, real life also offered me an amazing chance, because exactly in that year, 2020, when I started my studies at the IFS, OpenAI released GPT-3, the generative pre-trained transformer number 3, which is a state-of-the-art language AI as nobody has ever seen or heard it before. Like if you compare it to previous language AIs, which could be with lots of wishful thinking interpreted as some Kafka poems, with GPT-3, it really feels as if you were talking to a sentient being. And in order to follow the advice show, not tell, I'm going to introduce you to the star of our show now, our GPT-3-driven bartender, Quantum.
Hello. I am the bartender of Quantum Bar. How can I help you?
Hello, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well, thank you. How can I help you?
I want to bring many new and old friends to the Quantum Bar. Can you be so kind and introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Quantum, the bartender and life coach here at the Quantum Bar. We're a friendly bunch here, so don't be shy to introduce yourself to anyone. Thanks for coming by.
Yeah, thank you so much. Find us in real life at the IFS graduation ceremony, diagonally opposite the real life bar, and join us in the Quantum Bar. So much looking forward to see you, and bye bye.
Goodbye.